Hello, Ben Pittman with the Lesson 1, Training Session 1, a Fortune Fast Start. This first session is very simple, but it's one of the most important lessons that we can talk about to smooth your path to regional manager. We want to accomplish one important goal in this training session. We want to make sure that you become familiar with your back office and the tools available from Fortune High-Tech Corporation as you begin your journey to regional manager. You will find your back office located at www.fhtmus.com, whatever it is your username was when you registered for your office assistant. So that'll be how you get in there. Remember, www.fhtmus.com / for me, it would be my name or whatever I put in there for a username for you, whatever you put in for your username when you signed up for your back office. Click on the bottom of your back office or up at the top for your rep login if you need to go to another site or another area. Now what we want you to do right now is go ahead and go to the Fortune rep area or the Fortune back office area to see if you can find it. Second of all, you're going to probably need to order a few supplies. Some of those little brochures, I think it's number 121 or 131 or something like that. They cost 15 cents a piece, and they're really handy because they give you a complete idea and an overview of what the company products are and the marketing plan and all that sort of thing, so that when you finish with a one-on-one or you have someone come to a meeting or whatever, you can just hand this little brochure to them and they'll be able to get an overview of what they might not remember after they get away from you for a few minutes. So a little supply order will be helpful. Now, another one of your assignments, and you can see these assignments on the notes on Fortune Fast Start down below this video, so it's not that you need to take a whole lot of notes on this. But one of the things I want to talk to you about is to talk about business cards. You can order business cards from the back office of your Fortune back office. However, one of the things that you need to be sort of careful about is how to use business cards. Business cards can be a good thing, or they can be something that will actually hinder you towards progress as in your regional manager quest. A business card given out to someone to say, go see my website or go do this or go do that, is not a good idea. What I do is I rarely ever give business cards out, and my business cards don't have anything about Fortune on them. Not one single thing. And why is that? Well, I kind of want to keep the curiosity factor going. So if I give my business card out, actually the next business cards that I have printed, I'm probably just going to have mine and my wife's name and a phone number and an email address and nothing else, printed on completely white paper so I can make notes and I can turn it over and scribble on the back or whatever, because I see people too many times, the first thing they want to do is whip out that business card and hand it to somebody, and that really doesn't help you out a whole lot. What you want to do is to collect the business card from the person. Hey, by the way, do you have a business card? And if they give you one, they'll say, well, now do you have one? I say, I just ran out. Don't carry business cards with you, because what you're looking for are suspects and prospects. So when you start thinking about ordering business cards, you might want to not use a Fortune High-Tech business card simply because you let the cat out of the bag before you get a chance to talk to them personally. They'll go ahead and take that business card and go on over to your website and take a look and decide, with this much information, that they don't think it's a good thing. They didn't hear the magic of you explaining them what this business is all about. So you have to be kind of careful about using these business cards, but if you want to order some business cards, go ahead and do that for the present time as well. Another important area that we want you to go to in your first assignment, your first lesson here, is to go over to FHTM University and spend a lot of time just reading and poking around there and looking at things. There's a world of information on the Fortune corporate site for you to kind of digest slowly but surely. We got on your website, as a matter of fact, when you go straight to your to your website, the FHTMUS.com/whatever your username is. Up in that corner, at that top right-hand corner, is an excellent business presentation to send people to, and also to show them all of your products at the bottom and all that sort of thing. You can just do a wonderful job of showing people exactly how Fortune works by showing them the business presentation and showing them all the products at the bottom. But in any event, go over to Fortune High Tech Marketing University and spend time there. Become familiar with that. This is your office. This is the place where you find information. This is the place where you learn. You learn about products. We got all kinds of products over there you can learn about, and all kinds of things about how to sponsor people. There's good training sessions in there. There's a lot of phone calls that you can learn and listen to those phone calls as much as you can. Just make it a point every day. Put it down on one of your goals is to listen to 1 or 2 Fortune phone calls from some of the other reps every single day. Now, another assignment that is kind of clear that you really kind of ought to do pretty quick is some people have this lingering doubt about the legality of our type of a business, network marketing. There's just so much bad information out there about what's legal, what's not, who's legal, who's not, all this sort of thing. And I think one of the things that you need to do as part of your belief, and we've talked about belief before, but one of the things to do to increase your belief level in our wonderful industry is to go over to, let's see where it is. You can see this on the notes, but Jim Miles used to be the Secretary of State of South Carolina. Matter of fact, I know Jim Miles personally, and he and his wife Betty have been involved in network marketing for a long time. Betty goes way back to many years ago, but Jim does an excellent job of explaining the legality of Fortune and the network marketing industry in general in a phone conversation. And you can catch this number. This number is right on is down below the video here. Just go down there and find assignment number 5, Jim Miles, and listen to Jim Miles talk about the legality. That'll help you out a little bit. And finally, assignment number 6, Robert Kiyosaki is good to listen to because he's going to explain what the perfect business is. So this is just something to get you started with trying to build that belief system that we're talking about that you're going to learn more about in lesson number 2, belief. But this whole idea of putting in your mind the good stuff, listening to the phone calls, listening to the good books, reading about this industry and building up your knowledge of the industry is something you need to start out real fast and real quick to gain that belief that you really need to charge out there and have no doubt in your mind that this is a wonderful business, a great business opportunity, and a great industry to be in, and that you're going to be successful. So that's kind of the tenor that you want to start out with here, is to become bulletproof when somebody starts to ask you all kinds of things about your business, and they've been in a business before, and all this sort of stuff. You've got to not let anybody rain on your parade. Do not let one single person rain on your parade. It is very important for you to start out right now to motivate yourself and to fill yourself with good information right off the bat here. Because if you don't, this whole idea of regional manager in 30 days is going to be really tough. You've got to come out of there, and make no mistake about it. We're not trying to do smoke and mirrors here. I've been in this industry for 30 years, and I know it chapter and verse. Billy Stahl is our senior vice president, who's my close friend. I've been in it with him ever since he started. Not since he started. He started about 30-something years ago. But Billy Stahl knows the legalities and everything about this industry so well that Fortune is just one of the cleanest, neatest companies that you will ever find from the standpoint of being legal and honest and ethical and moral. And you gotta just get that into your mind right off the bat here. I mean, this is so important. This first lesson sounds like it's a cakewalk, and it is. But what I really want to emphasize is that you start to build that bulletproof idea and take it from your head to your heart